A bumpy ride is a joy forever. Forever, forever.
This bicycle trip is 12 years overdue. That's how long ago Frits gave me a cassette tape he'd made for my birthday. Music and directions to a lakeside gay cruising area on the edge of Amsterdam. I told myself I wasn't into open-air frolicking or even voyeurism, and tucked the tape away in a drawer with my fears. At this year's AIDS memorial ceremony, I thought of Frits and his tape and decided to make the trip. 3 weeks later, I still hadn't gotten on my bike. I wrote in my journal, I don't know exactly what's keeping me from doing this. Every day I find some excuse not to go. I had too much to drink the night before, or I have to spend some time with the dog, or the weather looks threatening. But deep down, I think I'm afraid to face this head on, afraid of my emotions. You see, I was still feeling guilty for inadvertently cutting Frits out of my life during the last 6 months of his. Would it have made a difference if I'd known my photographer friend had developed CMV and was gradually going blind?
And here we arrive at our first stop. On your left hand, you'll find the former graveyard de vraag, which means to question.
So you're HIV positive yourself?
Yes. It has taken me some time to be open about that. But on the other hand, we will never say so on the radio, so it doesn't matter.
Frits admitted his HIV status to me during an interview about his first photography exhibition, a collection of portraits taken at Bailey House, a hospice for homeless AIDS patients in New York City. 2 days later, Frits called to say he had changed his mind. I could run the interview as is. The activist in him had decided to come out from behind the safety of his camera.
And now, back on the bike. And there we are, the lake.
Amsterdam hosted the International AIDS Conference in 1992, and Frits organized a coinciding exhibition, AIDS-related art, featuring the work of 50 artists personally involved with AIDS.
When I think of AIDS-related issues, I think of 3 basic areas: the human area, medical, and political issues.
Of course, you recognize those 3 different areas in the work that is in this exhibition. But I think art itself is the 4th dimension in the AIDS problem. Artists have, that's why they are artists, they have a strong feeling for the spiritual, the unknown, the things that make life work as life in itself. Science has never found the reason for living. Politics doesn't know about it. But artists, at least they feel about it, they have a sense about it, and they can reproduce that in a piece of art in order to give an audience a view of the mysterious.
The next 2 years, Frits' life was indeed a bumpy ride. His battle with CMV cost him the sight of one eye, the eye he focused with. But he told a friend, one blind eye means one good eye, and he kept taking pictures. Portraits of men and women living with AIDS, whom he called new heroes. Frits died 1 month after the opening of the exhibition. Friendship doesn't end with the death of a friend. Fritz's activism inspired my own. I joined the team of a weekly gay program on local radio. I volunteered on the daily newspaper of the Amsterdam Gay Games. I continued to cover artists dealing with AIDS issues for Radio Netherlands. In more ways than one, I never stopped cycling with Frits.